I'm gonna guess this is a glitch. Oh wait, yeah, she's dead at the... I killed her. Victory shooting! Closer to heaven. Part 3. Oh, we're up to part 3.
Gentlemen, we're done here. Take me to Cold Steel.
She had just given me an OD of Valkyr. Green fire eating my brains. They turned to steam. They did a fade on me. I'd never had a chance. The witch had got me just as sure as if she put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. The shadows rushed me, bruised mugshot faces hungry for revenge. They knew my weak spots and closed in for the kill. The floor turned into a vortex of green blood. I fell.
The flesh of fallen angels.
High shit again.
Who's there? Max? Max, is that you? Max? Where are you, Max? Please. No, please, Max, no. I'm sorry. Please don't, Max, no.
Interesting. I didn't realize there's actually like controls to the kicking.
Max? Where are you, Max? Please.
The letter was staring at me. There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a graphic novel.
The truth split my skull open, a glaring green light washing the lies away. All of my past was just fragmented still shots, words hanging in the air like balloons. I was in a graphic novel. Funny as hell. It was the most horrible thing I could think of.
Little fourth wall breaking.
Dreams are made of stooped necromancers. He sings like a banana wrist, having strayed too close to the constellations on their shaved skulls.
There was a bad line in a prank call. Someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu, and the caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
Huh.
The weird piece of paper looked dangerous. There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a computer game, Max.
The truth was a burning green crack through my brain, weapon statistics hanging in the air, glimpsed out of the corner of my eye, endless repetition of the act of shooting, time slowing down to show off my moves, the paranoid feel of someone controlling my every step. I was in a computer game. Funny as hell, it was the most horrible thing I could think of.
Don't lose it. It's Valkyr. The drug. Snap out of it. Try to remember.
It was a bad line in a prank call, someone spouting insane babble. I couldn't make sense of it. But I had an overwhelming sense of deja vu, and the caller's voice sounded oddly familiar.
Such a cool line. Can I make this jump? What about this next one? I don't know where I'm trying to get to. Oh, no! I'm trying my best, Greg, to silence the crying. I'm trying to silence your crying. Don't you hear it? Sounds just like you. I remember I was so scared of this part as a kid. Sorry, one sec. I'm trying to... Oh. Oh, where'd my glasses go? They went inside my face.
Max, something happened at the office today. A strange memo. Something about Vikings.
Honey, I gotta run. You can tell me all about it this evening.
Have a nice day, darling.
The bullet holes were rubies on her chest, blood glowing on her ivory skin. She was so beautiful. The killer was smiling. The flesh of fallen angels.
Pick closer to heaven.
Slowly, the green nightmare faded, leaving dark stains on my soul that would never come off. I felt like flatlining. I was all shook up. I woke up in a sweat, sick and tired to the bone, lying in a puddle of my own puke. The hag had said take me to cold steel before it had all gone crazy. It was a clue, the only one I had. It took me forever to crawl back to my feet and hit the road, but when I did, I drove straight to Cold Steel Foundry outside the city. There was a whole lot of action around the place for a freezing winter night. Trucks coming and going, men running. I had the drop on the mystery witch. She thought I was on her blind side. I was going in. The bad trip had put me in a crazy mood, adrenaline pumping through my aching veins. Staggering on the mill roof in ice and snow and wild wind, I was a ninja. My kung fu was strong. I wasn't hitting anybody. At best, I was Superman on Kryptonite about to fall through a skylight, down to where it was all going down. A half-abandoned industrial area in the middle of nowhere drew as a perk for any number of illegal activities. In the belly...
It's weird, the vocals are a little off sometimes.
In the belly of the plant, molten metal boiled and bubbled like a witch's brew.
Casualty status.
You know, why do I look like a secret agent man now? I guess this is part of the mod. Oh.
Life-threatening weather conditions. A record-breaking killer storm. In the city's history. Vehicles stuck. Heavy snowfall. Forecast shows. Severe weather is expected to continue.
Out in the night, snow fell like confetti over the Devil's Parade. The storm was anything but over.
Why do I look like this? I just want to be regular Max Payne. Take this, bitch. Why are you saying my name? You want some of this big boy? No. I definitely did not say your name, Greg. Oh, well. Thought you did. My bad. Nope. Nope. But what are you up to, Greg? I'm either about to die, or I'm invincible. But also, Ethan, you gotta get on playing Mass Effect. Rockstar games and Mass Effect games. Those are the games you gotta play. Shut up. Why Mass Effect over Red Dead? Wow. I mean, Red Dead or Mass Effect. Both of them are great. Definitely should play Mass Effect when you get the chance, though. ASAP. Because, in my opinion, much shorter. Red Dead 2 takes forever. You could probably finish one Mass Effect game in, like, 30 hours, I would say. It's not that long. It's pretty long. I'd say Mass Effect's a pretty long series. And we can check. GB, save me. I'm taking a stupid driving improvement class, and I'm bored out of my mind. You're in it right now? A certificate is due next Tuesday. Explain to me how this works. Because I am a chimpanzee in a concrete jungle. Here, in the concrete jungle, us chimpanzees do not own cars. So please explain to me in greater detail what it means. What you are talking about in detail. And if you ever want to find out what happens in Red Dead after Red Dead 2, you have to play Red Dead 1. Which I guess technically I played on stream, but... Just one more score, Arthur.
Just one more score, Arthur. Come on, Dutch. Arthur, just one more score. Come on, Dutch. Arthur. Arthur, just one more score and we can leave. Get out of here and go around the world.
Exactly. Ethan's trying to play through it right now. He's never played it before. So...
Perimeter breached. The facility has been compromised. Repeat, the Deep Six has been compromised. Initiate Operation Deadeye.
The walkie-talkie military lingo could mean only one thing. They were getting ready to destroy the evidence and vanish into the night. I was so close. The hidden truths were just around the corner.
They were just around the corner. NFT's abbreviation. It found me the stupidest night flight test in Miami for a personal flight. Okay, well.
The folder on the table told a grim tale. The mercenaries were running a tight operation, paperwork and all.
Merchandise missing again. A chemist had tried to smuggle it out for his own private party. Locked him up in cell B7 and D6's old test facility to wait for proper processing.
I was close enough to hear the secrets, just beyond the next doorway.
Okay. Okay, cool. Nah. Alright, will that go out? I just flip over it. Like a boss I am. Mass Effect or Red Dead? Definitely Mass Effect. Word. Yeah, I'm a big Mass Effect person as myself, so. What's your favorite race and favorite romance option? Tally. Krogan. Solarians. If I can have two. How... You save the house? Wait, what do you mean? Are you saving the house that's right next to it, you mean? Nah, I'm just gonna back up out of there. Just gonna back up on out of there. And we're just gonna jump up on there. How do I get in there now? I don't fall down, do I? I guess I do. I feel like this was way earlier, though. Did I just jump into an exploding barrel? I didn't hate Birds of Prey like everyone else did. But yeah, you should check out Birds of Prey. See what you think of it. Well, that definitely wasn't where I was supposed to go. Birds of Prey looks very generic. It kind of was. Kind of was. I liked some of the Harley stuff in it. I mean, it is pretty generic. But I like the Harley stuff in it. Besides that, like the end of the movie sucks. The end of the movie definitely sucks. But yeah, I also modded it so I can like do all these cool flips. It's kind of like the Matrix right now. How does he aim when jumping around like that? Slow-mo, Broly. Slow-mo and a lot of practice and a lot of pain, you know? The max amount of pain. Some might say Max Payne. I saw a Spawn movie. It was on Netflix. Oh, is it the original Spawn movie? If so, that's like that's one of the first comic book movies I ever saw. if it's the OG one. I love that one. Loved that movie, right? Wasn't it a great movie?
Filled the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant.
Hey, it's just dated CG. You know, it was good for its time. It was good for its time. But yeah, it does have horrible CGI. Spawn was a crush of mine growing up, even though he was a burnt human. Word, I loved Spawn as well. I love that they chose a Mark Wahlberg to play Max Payne. Good fucking movie. Oh, you like the Max Payne movie? See, I never watched the Max Payne movie. And I was a big Blade fan. I was like a big Blade and Spawn fan. Like, those were my two, as like a kid, like, you know, like 8 to 10 years old, 8, 10, 11, 12, was definitely like Spawn and Blade were like my two things that I watched a lot. I loved Blade. It kind of I guess that's kind of what made me like gothic and emo-y kind of stuff. Specifically the Blade movies, though. Because it was like vampires and they had like, yeah. They were like all gothy. Whatever it was, X-Men or Spider-Man. Oh, X-Men. Yeah, X-Men was first. By a little bit. Also, I could have sworn somebody was at my window earlier, right? Which, I live on the second floor, so it's like, how the hell would someone have gotten up to my window? And I looked out my window, and there was a fucking squirrel on my window film. It was so loud, too. It was, like, moving back and forth, hitting my window. I don't know why. This game is gonna make you go crazy, GB. Euphoria? I think I've heard of it. Is this a silenced pistol? Oh, it is. Alright, we're safe here. Not safe to do that, maybe? Oh, I am. Not run through the explosions, though. Alright, wait. How do I do this? Can I jump to this? Okay. Oh. Bait. That's bait right there. Unless... Nope, that's bait right there. Shit. Jump over it, Max. Okay. Oh. No. If I remember correctly. That's dope. Love the slow-mo, right? Isn't it cool as hell? The second game is going to be even cooler. Because the second game actually looks a little bit more modern. So. Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck those guys. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Yep. Even 50 old, because 50 could be half your life. That's true. That is true. Uh-oh. Who's shooting to kill who? Oh. Get on out of here, bitch. Don't make me take my sword out on you. Max Payne Karate Master.
I had taken on the role of the mythic detective, Bogart as Marlowe, or as Sam Spade going after the Maltese Falcon to unravel all the mysteries. Following a path of clues to that final revelation, even if it would take me down to the cold, cavernous depths of a grave.
Oh, my glasses are fucked up there.
Do you have any idea why this is called Operation Deadeyes?
Damn.
I think he's dead already. Let's do it.
Fucking yeeted that guy. Why do they look like that? Bitch. I'll fuck you up. Huh.
I had seen the logo on the floor before.
Was Deadpool 2 after? Deadpool 2's not technically
There
X-Men
was an
though.
old army bunker under the steel mill. I knew the military plaque on the floor. I had seen 1,000 variations of the insignia on crumbling brick walls everywhere in the city. The sword replaced by a syringe. Project Valhalla, V for Valkyr, V for Valhalla. All of a sudden it read like a crackpot conspiracy theory.
Why is this guy still alive? Get out of my face.
Abort! The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Get the hell out of here.
Oh god. I don't know why did I do this? Ooh, a FAMAS. A FAMAS. Mash. That doesn't like Deadpool, unfortunately. Deadpool's pretty good. I liked both Deadpool movies.
Like everything else in the Valkyr case, the door code was a mystery to me.
Sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Which way is the way forward?
The chemist had been using the workstation when he died. The half-life of the lab rat had ended online, his password blinking on the screen. 665, neighbor of the beast.
665, the neighbor of the beast. Deadpool 2 was 2018 and Logan was 2017. Dark doesn't like Deadpool. All MCU movies watched except Eternals. Like, are people gonna care enough about the Eternals? You know what I mean? Nah, the shows are kind of a grind. I feel ya. Eternals is on Disney Plus now.
I don't know.
Put them out of their misery.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated.
I don't know who they are,
Exit immediately.
but they're here, which means
In here! Hey! Get me out of here! I'm innocent! There! Let me...
The stress was getting to me. I'd made a mistake I'd never be able to fix.
oops.
Thanks! I thought I was gonna die in there for sure.
I need you to get me through the decontamination chamber airlock.
You're crazy! No way! The place is blowing up, for Christ's sakes!
Either that or back to the cell. Your choice.
Okay, I'll do it.
And Batman vs. Superman is just a mixed bag. No, I love Batman vs. Superman, though. I like Batman vs. Superman, personally. I like the original version. I just thought it needed a little bit more time. Which the director's cut. Oh, no we're not, buddy. You got Max Payne protecting you.
Get in! I'll punch you through!
After this, you can go. You're a free man.
Decontamination.
Did he get shot? He died. Feels bad. He was a free man after that. Sorry, it keeps I take meds whenever I do that shit. The guy Gomez actually went all in against Quad J's. Yeah.
In the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyr case.
I mean, what are the chances of that happening, though? You know? Like, what are the chances of, like, you getting 4 fucking jack? Like, 3 jacks on the draw. You know what I mean? So low.
Gomez with aces. Oh my goodness. Quads on the flop. Don't ever run bad. Strange last time here.
Feels so bad.
Nine-handed. Gomez trapped Kevin's
What are the chances of that happening?
full of aces.
Oh, and he does. He's moving it all in. Of course, Spindler. He's calling. He's got 4 of a kind. Gomez is completely dead.
Dude, I'd be crying. Like, literally, what are your chances of that ever happening? Sorry, it keeps I take meds whenever I do that shit. The guy Gomez actually went all in against Quad J's.
I was
Yeah.
in the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyr case.
I mean, what are the chances of that happening, though? You know? Like, what are the chances of, like, you getting 4 fucking jack? Like, 3 jacks on the draw. You know what I mean? So low. 407 to 1.
One of the lab terminals had the project logo on the screen.
Top secret. Project Valhalla. U.S. Army. Yggdrasil Network. Valhalla. The otherworldly place in Norse mythology, where the bravest heroes spent their afterlife feasting and fighting forever, their wounds miraculously healed night after night. Valkyr. The maidens who chose the most courageous Viking warriors and carried them to Valhalla. 1991. The research objective is to create a chemical substance to enhance the stamina and morale of infantry troops. 1995. Results unsatisfactory. Project cancelled.
Someone had decided to continue the sick experiment unauthorized.
Project compromised. Data leak. Fix the damage by any means necessary. Security clearance red. Authorized by the project lead. Field test. Double the dosage for all the remaining test subjects. Observe and record the subject's behavior in an urban setting.
The drop-off point was my old address in New Jersey. The file dated 3 years ago. Just when you thought you had reached the deepest depths of horror, it suddenly got worse. How to turn off that small voice inside your head that started to whisper that you should be glad that now, if not before, your revenge was justifiable on any conceivable moral scale. That small voice proved, beyond any doubt, that I was damned. The dagger-heeled woman had come and gone a long time ago. There was nothing more for me here. The bunker's name was acting as a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I ain't trying to trip one of those by accident. So he wanted to use it all to make him fold. Big mistake. Yeah. He also could have been hoping for, like, you know, something else to come. But yeah. Not likely there. Or I mean, nothing would have beaten that, the jacks, but I don't know. I would probably fold in that kind of case, but I don't know. Pair of aces is really good, you know? So it's like, you wouldn't think he would lose.
Decontamination. Self-destruction imminent. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
I don't get what I'm supposed to do once I go in here. Oh. Fuck your decontamination.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 15, 17, 14,
What the fuck? I don't think they'll downgrade. Oh. Running away from the fires and flames.
You piece together a jigsaw and the final picture is you finishing that same puzzle. A mad, green-eyed killer standing behind you. An urban legend come true. The Project Valhalla test subjects had been the mad junkies who had murdered my loved ones. The rest was simple body count math. It all pointed to her. Ms. Valkyr. The factory went up in a fiery inferno behind me. All my leads were dead, turned to smoke and dust. I'd lost my way. I hadn't slept in a million years.
I wonder what chapter we're on. I think we only have one more level. We have like the tower level, right?
I felt thin as death. I've been living on an endless supply of week-old donuts. They were fuel for this crazy furnace inside my head. I couldn't remember when I had last seen the sun. I was on a permanent graveyard shift. When the darkness fell, New York City became something else. Any old Sinatra song notwithstanding. Bad things happened in the night. On the streets of that other city. Noir York City. I was in an all-night diner, downing cup after cup of coffee that tasted like engine oil, when a new message from BB got me back on the killer track.
What the hell happened at Roscoe Street? Maxie, I'm going out on a limb here. We need to talk this through. The plan. 2:30 a.m., the Choir Communications Garage.
The more I thought about Alex's murder and the frame-up, the more it felt like an inside job. I should have seen it coming. BB had sold me out, and now he wanted to finish what he'd started. The garage was dead. BB showed up in his tailor-made suit, gold watch, and cufflinks to match. All way beyond a cop's pay.
Maxie.
Oozing suave charm, he was guilty as hell. What the hell does BB stand for? Backstabbing bastard?
Come on, don't be like that. Have a cigar.
I don't smoke.
Maxie, you have no idea how big this is. It's huge. You have no idea.
I think I do. You're a bribe-taking bent cop who sold out his partner. Those mobsters in the subway were a dead giveaway. Hard to miss. Bet it was exactly with Alex. Up close and personal.
You can't win this one, Max.
No, but I can make damn sure none of you do either. BB turned out to be another cardboard cutout bad guy. A bad cop on the take. A cowardly right-hand man fleeing from the scene, leaving his paid thugs to do his dirty work.
What are you up to? I sometimes forget to change. I changed my name. Word. That'll happen. This is why, once I found the name that I wanted, or once I found a name that stuck, which was OMGHGB, I was just like, alright, I think I'm done here. And now if you look up OMGHGB on essentially anything, that's always me. Usually. Except Twitter. Damn. If you're too popular, sometimes it's hard to have a personal media. That's true. Just hard to have a personal media account in general. Just depends what you're saying or what you're doing, you know. I try not to get involved with too much shit online. Although I'm sure that there are some crazy I'm sure that there's some crazy fucking YouTube comments I've written over the years. Oops. I did not mean to be using that gun. I mean, like, Facebook is one thing, right? Depends which social media you're talking about, right? Ooh. Mad guns and shit. Oh, shit. Look for it. I don't really post anything, so they aren't going to find much about me. Oh, okay. There was more than one, so. That is definitely not the gun I want to have out. Definitely not the gun I wanted out.
Reports of a fire at the Punchinello Manor in Westchester. The manor is the home of Angelo Punchinello, the alleged head of the Punchinello crime family. The police are now saying,
Westchester's kind of where I live.
Statements, that Max Payne is still alive and at large. He continues his vendetta against the mafia, of which this last act of arson is attributed to.
I had no recollection of setting any fires, but I did remember the flames.
Westchester's like further up north, but it's like kind of, you know, I'm like on the northern part of the Bronx. Fuck out of my face. See that? You'll hear me like skip over words sometimes. I do that. I do that a lot. Did I read something wrong there, though? What? heals. I will flamethrower your ass. God damn it. Alright. That is the worst Molotov ever. Well, damn. Dead. Like the animal he was.
The payphone started to ring.
Can I inspect his body? He's not blonde, but so is Barrett. Yeah. I still thought it was like a cool movie back in the day, though. That was how I got introduced to the Constantine character, so. But I wish they would have continued the Constantine show, you know?
Yeah.
Max Payne,
Whatever does it for you.
this is Alfred Woden. I can give you the name of your enemy. Come to the Asgard building presently. We are expecting you.
Woden was waiting for me on the steps of the old building.
Mr. Payne, let's go inside. The others are anxious to begin.
The others?
Despite the general misconception, this building actually predates the City Hall by 2 years, thus being the oldest municipal building still in use here at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge.
No kidding. The old man played tour guide as he led me through a dark, domed hall. The answers I was after loomed large ahead.
Mr. Payne, I would like to introduce you to my colleagues in what we call the Inner Circle.
You've been watching too much X-Files.
You have seen the files on Project Valhalla. We can fill the gaps, provide you with the information missing from those files. We were all involved in the early project during the Gulf War.
What's the catch?
We would very much like to blow this thing wide open, but our hands are tied. Her name is Nicole Horn. She was the key figure in Project Valhalla. When the funding was discontinued, she simply refused to quit. She knew exactly what she had in her hands. Nicole Horn is the president of Acer Corporation. She has more than half the city in her pocket. This must be kept under wraps. If you try to go public with this, we will deny any knowledge. We need you to take her out. Afterwards, we can protect you. Make all the charges go away.
That was the cue for the killer suits to kick in the doors inside.
Well, damn.
But I decided to leave early anyway. It was only a one-story film.
It was indeed only a one-story fall. You know who I think this guy kind of looks like? The guy who plays Barry Allen in the Flash TV show. I think he kind of looks like him, for sure. He looks like a mix of that and Tom Hardy for some reason when I look at him. He's like a skinny Tom Hardy. Nice.
One of the monitors showed what was left of the inner circle. On screen, the so-called corpse of Alfred Woden stood up, miraculously waking from his dirt nap, looking smug among his dead pals. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I didn't know how he'd pulled it off, but it was a pretty slick way to get out of all his promises. Most of what he had said fit too well to be a load of crap.
All right. Is a headshot just a one-shot kill? I think it is. I'm not sure though. It's not. Maybe a one-shot with this is a one-shot kill? A headshot with this? I'm guessing I go in the elevator, but let's walk up the stairs. I'll keep walking up the stairs. Fucking hell. That really just happened? I'm not running through that. You run through that.
And what is your answer to those saying that he is actually providing a service long overdue to the city?
This crusade nonsense has gone too far. He's out of control. It must stop. He will be stopped.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the New York City Police Department.
Was he talking about me? I always just thought that it goes like in order of just like how high it is, and then whether or not you have pairs, you know, triplets or whatever. But I have no idea if like does like a pair of aces beat a pair of triple jacks. I mean, triple jacks is what I mean. Like, when I meant a pair of triple jacks, I just meant, like, you know, 3 jacks.
Videotape lay on the desk.
Is 3 jacks better than 2 aces?
Nicole Horn had blackmailed the inner circle into silence. The tape came with a curt extortion note on a piece of expensive paper. I remembered Candy Dawn taping her clients in action on the side, selling the tapes to the highest bidder. I was sure that kinky sex was nowhere near Alfred Woden's worst sin. But I had a feeling that when this was over, any collateral would come in handy.
Ah, yes. He, too, was also
Woden had
having
let me
sex with
the president.
Candy.
Woden had taken care of my mission preps with military precision. The critical areas in the Acer Corporation headquarters blueprints were circled in red. The president's office was at the top of the building, right below her penthouse suite. The elevators were controlled by a security computer, part of the mainframe located underground below the building. The high-rise was sealed as tight as a sci-fi fortress.
Nothing seems to stop Acer Corporation's phenomenal victory march. Incredibly, the stocks are still rocketing. Worried experts already see a danger in the company's success. Some have gone as far as to say that Acer Corporation is about to become an even bigger monopoly than Microsoft ever was.
Did they say more than Microsoft ever was? You mean hold ace and 2? No, I mean like you have 2 aces in your hand. And then like someone gets 3 jacks.
Hostile contact.
Oh.
Move, move, move!
Isn't there a guy like right here? Yes, there was. Trying to get the hell out of here.
The best movie ending ever? Oh, gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance.
Yeah, I know like the basic ones for the most part, but like, or like I know which ones look good, right? Or are good, I guess, for like a basic premise, but of it, I just don't know like the inner, like once you get past a certain point, there are some, yeah, where I really wouldn't know. Some examples of pairs that I wouldn't know, or like, you know. I wonder if this is the last chapter. Chapter 6 of part 3.
I had dreamed of revenge. Those dreams were always nightmares, of coming close and then failing. Now I was close. I had a name to guide me. Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose besides everything to lose. How do I get up here? Or do I have to go on the bookcase?
The Inner Circle had quite a track record. Project Valhalla had not been the only thing the Inner Circle had been involved in. There were rows of cabinets full of files. The Serpentine Secret Society went back a long way, always pulling strings from the shadows. I couldn't say I was sorry. Woden's move in some Byzantine power game had cut the Circle's membership roster to 1. The old man wanted me on cleanup duty. It was my mess, too.
Nope. Fuck that guy. Alright. I remember the last mission being like a big modern tower. Sorry. Oh, don't touch it. Fuck. Okay. Not doing bad, not doing bad. I think we're making good timing. Okay. Whoa. Came out of nowhere. I was about to say, nobody came through the door? That was weird. I think we're good. I like the jackhammer.
CIA, FBI, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Sure, good for a practice run. But this, working for her, oh, this is the real thing. The money's astronomical. And best of all, you get to kill any scumbag who gets in your way. License to kill. Like James Bond. Target located.
Fuck those guys. They got a license to be killed.
Take him down. Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
I'm trying to think of who they remind me of. their blonde hair. Their blonde like comb over. Why everyone wants to finish this, but nobody wants to start this. What do you mean? Nothing to lose. Is this the last chapter? I think this is. Sounds like it. Nothing to lose. You hear? Okay, let's finish this.
Mine wasn't the most original approach to the problem. It wasn't as if it hadn't all been done before.
I'm coming
An
to kill
eye for
them.
an eye, the first principle of revenge. Old as dirt, still going strong. The cardinal rule in going after someone with an intention to kill was not to make it personal, which it almost always ended up being anyway. It did with me. I took my time, cruising in the snow. There was no hurry. I knew what I had to do now. I took my time, thinking about it, building up the rage. When I was ready, I parked the stolen wheels at the front entrance of the Acer Corporation headquarters. Got out, got in, got cracking. I had a bullet with Nicole Horn's name on it. I had 10,000 bullets with the Hag's name on them. She had ultra-high-tech security systems, enough mercenaries and weaponry to start World War III. There was no fear. New York disappeared behind a veil of snow. I had crossed the threshold. This was her domain, sleek and sexy and soulless, all glass and steel. A place of color-coded security keycards, metal detectors, and surveillance systems.
And now we're
colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold
where
as
the
a
game
gun.
began. If this doesn't look like some Matrix shit right here, I don't know what does. Right? Doesn't this look like the entrance in the Matrix when they walk in? I guarantee you people are going to come out of those doors. Oh, not there. Oh, whoa. That man was doing his jujitsu moves and everything. Oops. The fuck out of my face. Oh. Okay. God damn it. Ooh. Huh. How do I get through that without a grenade? Oh, I have grenades. I have grenades. anything over here? Ooh, more heals. Might as well heal all the way up then. And then we're fully stacked. Definitely helps dodge bullets. I'm just gonna... front flip over them. God damn it. Oh. I'm surprised that I didn't spoil it. Hardest part of the game right there. I guess a death counter for this would be impossible, huh? What do you mean death counter? Oh, like a death counter in this game. Yeah, no. That ain't anywhere. Definitely not. I had a bunch of deaths though. And it's actually on normal too. Like, we didn't even play this game on hard because it wouldn't unlock. And then when it did unlock, I didn't want to like turn it up, you know?
Looking good.
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
It will be a cold day in hell before I let a narc cop stop me. Miss Sachs, do your job.
Max, you're a nice guy. I don't kill nice guys.
You're not bad yourself.
It was different when Horn wanted Punchinello dead. To cut her ties to the Mafia, he deserved to die.
The same goes with her. She's a guy here. Her sister was whispering to her in my favor. I knew the appetites of ghosts intimately. They hungered for revenge.
No!
The gun boomed and she fell down in slow motion. She was a nice girl, not really a stone-cold killer. And now she was stone-cold dead. Like religious fanatics or loyal samurai, Horn's private army was coming at me.
Max Payne located.
Shame GB didn't see my joke a minute ago. Wait, which joke? The best movie I've seen all year. Oh. Is that your joke?
When the elevator came back down, Mona was gone. There was a lot of blood, but no body. Something clicked for the final time. My mind had never been so clear, as if somewhere high above the storm clouds were already gone. Cold stars blazing from the black skies.
Motherfucker. No, motherfucker. God damn it. Why was that last one so hard to shoot? Definitely a little glitched. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. In all the cool action movies, and I'm talking about the coolest of the cool, it always seems like time slows down in the middle of the action. You know, you can see the bullets flying through the air, the hero dodging in slow motion. Oh man, it would be so cool to be able to do that. Bullet time, that's what they call it. Bullet time. What the hell?
It would be cool, wouldn't it? We're doing good. Oh. Soviet, did you go to work? Did you work today? Did you just get home from work?
I had elevator access to the mainframe. From there, I'd be able to override the security locks and get to her office.
Fuck those guys. Jumping me after a cutscene. Does that mean I can go higher? Wait, am I going back down? I didn't mean to go back down. Fuck. Oh wait, I guess I did. Shit, fuck me. Get the fuck out of here.
That unmarked chopper was Horn's pet guardian, inhuman and flawless. It was stalking me.
Stereotype. I'm not a cold-blooded killer. I'm a nice guy. I love my wife. I have 2 boys I'm very proud of. We just have to make the ends meet. And if that means I have to shoot someone now and then, hey, it's just my job from 9 to 5.
Well, not quite from 9 to 5, but I hear you.
Did I just take damage from that? We gotta make our way. Or do I have to destroy that? Yep.
All Horn's locks were now offline. All bets were off. The elevator would take me all the way up.
Up we go. Damn, I still have like 1,000 of these shots.
Seen from this height, the night seemed to stretch on to eternity. A hint of desperation had crept into the snowstorm, as if it was trying to get it all out before the end.
Again, I love the writing in this game. Quite top-notch, in my opinion. Very, very well written dialogue. If only I didn't have a coat. Because the coat definitely does get in the way sometimes. Especially when you're doing the flip to this side, because you can't see the cursor.
Horn's personal computer was on. Next to the printer was a neat stack of expensive paper. Hacking through Horn's computer would have unearthed files of criminal plans, strategies for world domination, spy helicopter reports, illegal wiretap recordings, internet porno, all of the above. Take your pick. I really didn't care anymore. I had seen too much of it already.
Internet porno. Pain and buffering.
Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior's heaven, but it turned out to be a one-way demon ride to hell. The devil was in the drug. I knew. I had met him. And now I was gonna kill her. The queen of the underworld who had tried to lift herself a bit closer to heaven with her drug money. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Honor among killers. We who were about to die. Both of us knew how this would end, in pain and suffering.
All this because your wife stuck her nose into things that were none of her business.
The cops were coming to take me away. The sirens were like a bad conscience I couldn't shake.
It's ridiculous you've made it this far. You won't be alive when they get here. Stop him!
Can they shoot me through that glass? No, they can't. Fuck. Smile. He's smiling when he's dying. He kind of smiles. Sometimes. Sometimes he'll have a little smirk.
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable.
Uh-oh, the helicopter.
You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better.
Have to blow it up.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better.
Nope. Guess not.
Max Payne, you are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate.
Fucking hell, those guys suck. That helicopter guy sucks at firing.
Max Payne, face it. You are up against an unbeatable force. You have lost. Only death will set you free from your pain. Accept it. Surrender. Give up.
Never. Oh. All right. I don't know why I haven't been using these guns. They seem pretty... that guy wasn't too useful, was he? You cannot win. You might as well give up and die immediately and lose. Will we hear it again? No, I don't think so. Jeez, these guns are loud. I'm unstoppable. ¿Qué pasa, guapo? ¿Qué paso, model? ¿Cómo estás? We're near the end of Max Payne. But how are you doing? How did your day go? I don't know what you are trying to accomplish, but death is what you will get. You might as well give up, surrender, and escape the pain. You will suffer when you inevitably die. I think she shut up now. Is this the last room? We're playing modded Max Payne. If you weren't here last night. We're playing Kung Fu, Matrix, style Max Payne. Matrix, Max Payne. The Kung Fu is a Matrix reference as well. Yeah. No, I mean, this mod was made probably in reference to the Matrix just in general, for sure. Oh, I have the infinite health glitch there. Is there no one else here? Did it just glitch? Did you finish the Infinite? Did you finish Infinite completely? Yeah, I did. It is totally done. Oh, a hidden passage. Very clever. Alright. Did you just throw a grenade at me?
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky. She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast.
God damn it. What is the pass for? Like all the Xbox exclusive stuff. It allows you to play Xbox games on PC? I think so, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I'm gonna guess this is a glitch. Oh wait, yeah, she's dead at the... I killed her. Victory! Shooting! You're not supposed to be able... You're not supposed to shoot her. I shot her when the... Oh shit, the game's fucked up. I can't even pause. I just need to shoot the actual thing. Look at that skybox. You can see the point. I love the Max Payne music as well. I just like Max Payne. He's cool.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger. And then it was all over. The storm seemed to lose its frenzy. The ragged clouds gave way to the stars above.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. We've got the building surrounded. Throw down your weapons and lie down with your hands behind your head.
A bit closer to heaven. The cops' voices were distant and muted.
Freeze! PD! Hold it right there!
My ghosts released me from their haunting. Down below, New York City glittered like diamonds on black velvet.
You gave us one hell of a ride. Take him down to Central Booking.
You heard the man.
Woden was there in the crowd, standing by the sidelines, over till the man with the patch would say so. He'd say the right words. I knew he would. He'd better. Woden grinned smugly, even of a winner. That made two of us.
Congratulations, you've conquered Max Payne. We've now unlocked further challenges. His coat is the definition of full of guns, lots of guns. He might rival CJ with his pocket space. Those are the cinematics, though. An awesome game, if I do say so myself. I kind of want to see what the Kung Fu tutorial is like. But yeah, those are what the cinematics actually look like. That's not what the main menu really looks like. That's a modded menu, because, yeah, the mod that I put in just modded, like, the whole, you know, it modded the menu and, like, all that stuff. But it didn't change, like, the core game. Just, like, adds the moves and stuff like that.